Welcome back, YouTubers, to another WWE vlog with me, Daniel Parkin. Today I am doing a video in the daytime, but in all seriousness, I'm going to be doing a video response to 420goonie's latest video, which is entitled "Why Are You in the YWC?" And as far as the YWC is concerned, I can say there's a few reasons why I joined the YWC. Firstly, I want to say that I used to watch wrestling a lot when I was a kid, and I used to be able to talk to my friends about it all the time. And we used, like 420goonie said, used to be able to go into school and say, did you watch Monday Night Raw last night? And everyone would say yes, because it was the thing to watch at the time. It was really entertaining, and it was a really good period for wrestling. Since then, it's been a lot harder to talk to people about, wrestling in general, and the WWE and things like that. And it's been hard, and apart from one good friend of mine, I've not been able to speak to anyone about wrestling in my friend circle, in my current friend circle, now that I'm 21. And that is the first reason why I joined the YWC. I wanted to talk to people about wrestling. I wanted to see, what other people had to say about wrestling, see if their opinions were the same as mine or different, or what people had to say. I stopped watching wrestling back in 2002, 2003. I can't remember the exact reason why I watched it. I just think at that time it just got less entertaining for me. And I think at that point I was getting to that age where I was beginning to talk less about wrestling to friends, and it was starting to get a little bit out of fashion, or a little bit uncool, so to speak. So I never really used to be able to speak to anyone about it. And that was pretty much why I stopped wrestling. I used to watch it occasionally, but not nowhere near as much as I used to watch it. And then I got back into wrestling in the summer of 2010, and it's really mainly thanks to my good friend NJ, that sometimes does videos with me on this side generally. He got me back into wrestling in the summer of 2010, and I'm really glad for that, because it really, once I watched it again, even though it's not as good as when I used to watch it when I was a kid, and it was mainly because I was a WWE mark when I was a kid. I didn't really know much about the business. I used to always cheer the faces and stuff like that. It was crazy, but typical kid thing to do. And once I started watching wrestling again, I could appreciate the more, the backstage politics and the dynamics of wrestling, and the actual sort of truths about wrestling, so to speak. And and it just got me enjoying it, more. Even though, like I said, even though it's not as good, I still enjoy it now. It's still a passion, and it's and for me and my good friend NJ, it's something that we both, something that it's a like that we both have in common. So we always watch Monday Night Raw together. We always watch pay-per-views together, unless I'm at university, of course, which I am now, which is why I'm doing the video on my own. If I wasn't, I'd be doing it with NJ, because it's something that we both do. It's just one of our things that we do together. So I guess the second reason why I joined the YWC, which doesn't seem to have much to do with the YWC, was because me and my friend decided that we wanted to get our opinions out there. Actually, it does have something to do with what am I talking about. Me and my friend wanted to get our opinions out there. We started, using Twitter a lot to voice our opinions, and then we started writing Tumblr blogs, about wrestling. But then, we decided that we wanted to get our opinions out there in video form, which is why we joined the YWC. We wanted to get our opinions out there. We wanted to show people what we were interested in, the topics we were interested in, and the things, that we really had on our mind. And that was one of the reasons why we joined the YWC. For me personally, I'm more of a video vlogger than a blogger. NJ, my good friend NJ, it does help me with videos, but he's more of a blogger. He likes to write about it, and I suggest you go check him out. I'll put his number in the description box below. And since joining the YWC, you finally had a group of people that you can talk to about wrestling, whenever you want. I speak to various people about wrestling on Facebook. I speak to 420goonie and Dreamboy899 about wrestling on Facebook, pretty much every day. And it's one thing I love doing, being able to speak to people about wrestling. And of course, I want to take this opportunity to say, Davomania, if you have a Facebook account, add me, because I'd love to be able to speak to you about wrestling, buddy. I'd love to be able to speak to you about wrestling. Add me if you've got Facebook. And what really gives me a buzz out of doing these videos is that I look forward to seeing what people think of my videos. And when I first made these videos, I was really nervous. I didn't know if people would like my videos. I was even unsure if people would really like my accent or opinions or even appearance You know, I was that nervous about doing these videos. You know, but since I've met guys like, well, since I've, you know, started speaking to guys like 420goonie, Dreamboy899, Davomania, people like that, and of course my good friend NJ as well, who's always encouraged me with these videos. You know, it's just been really cool, and it's just been really great being part of a community which can talk about wrestling, you know, and very openly and freely too. I mean, there's so many videos out there, you know, that are just about opinion, and that is, you know, that's what the YWC is all about. It's all about getting your opinion out there. I mean, you see some really far-fetched videos, but again, it's just opinion, you know, and you just got to accept that people do have their opinion, just like, you know, just like I do. I have my opinion. And that's why I do videos. You know, I log onto YouTube numerous accounts, numerous times during the day, you know, just to see if anyone's put up a new video, or if anyone's put a comment on my, you know, or if anyone has, you know, liked a video that I could possibly enjoy. And on the whole, I generally enjoy watching people talking about wrestling. You know, when I first watched Talk Wrestling HD with Jeff Meacham, you know, it really got me sort of inspired as to, like, could I make a video like this? I mean, then I watched Off the Rope Show, and it kind of inspired me even more to do these videos, because, you know, you've got these guys that are really entertaining and are really good to watch, and they can speak their mind about wrestling, and it's just a good thing to be able to do on YouTube. You know, it doesn't cost you any money, you know, or anything like that. It's pretty much free to use, and, you know, it's a great medium. You know, being able to get your videos out there, get your opinions out there, and for people all over the world to be able to respond to them. You know, it's a great thing. So yeah, just overall, why am I in the YWC? Because I love to talk about wrestling, and I love to hear people's responses, and I love interacting with people, and I love talking about wrestling. Those are the reasons why I'm in the YWC. And I will post this video response to 420goonie as soon as I put this up. Definitely check this guy out. He is a fantastic WWE vlogger, along with Davomania and Dreamboy899, and of course check out my good friend NJ, who does blogs and occasionally helps me with my videos. Description, you know, shout-outs will be in the description box below, or up here, whichever way you see it. So that is why I joined the YWC and why I'm in the YWC. Thank you very much for watching my video, and goodbye.